Welcome back to Intent on Adventure. I know, it's been such a long time. It's been months. I just can't get out, or couldn't get out. But anyway, I'm out now. And I have come to the Isle of Arran. I'm really excited. I've got here late. It's 2 o'clock. Well, it's nearly 2:30 now. So I've just landed. I came by megabus from London. £31 return. The train was 200. Flying was 3, but it took 10 hours. It wasn't bad actually. It was overnight. It was quite comfortable. I've made a major mistake. As usual, I make one or two, and I've made another one. I forgot the wing nuts to my GoPro extension pole. I didn't bring the tripod. I left it on the tripod. So you're going to be handheld held. So it might be, I don't know, it is what it is. I'm just going to go and do what I can do. I didn't bring the drone because it said it was going to be heavy winds, and I didn't want to lose it because that would ruin my whole holiday. So yeah, it's just GoPro. I'm going to walk around the island for a few days, a couple of 3 days, see what happens. I've not been out for such a long time. I don't know if my legs can hold up. I'm just happy to be here. I'm excited. First camp. The nice thing about Scotland is that you haven't got to worry about wild camping and getting caught. You know, you do it correctly, yeah, and you're perfectly okay. So I'm looking forward to that. So I'm looking forward to my dinner and a bit of whiskey and camping on the beach, near the beach, overlooking the sea. It's going to be good, and the weather at the moment is perfect. So we'll see what happens. Now that's where I'd planned for the first day. I thought, get to the top of that. If the weather's nice, camp up on top. That'd be great for a video. And if it's bad, come down the other side. But it's now getting on towards 3 o'clock, and that is not possible. So I wouldn't even get a quarter of the way up there before I'd have to camp, and I don't know where to camp unless I'm on the top. So around the coast we carry on. Right, first stumbling block. The coastal path is closed due to forestry works. The alternative path is over the mountain, which is too late to do that. The only way is to go on the road round, but there's no footpath. Bit dangerous really. That's the way. But I don't really actually have any alternative. Pub there, but I don't have time. Well, a bar. Botanical bar. I thought, oh, botanical drink, I don't know. I think it's all botanical, isn't it? It's all drinks are botanical. I suppose someone's going to argue that no, because they're full of chemicals, some of them lagers. But anyway, there we are. Digressing straight away. So I'm going to walk this way and hope I don't get run over. I'm going to get a wiggle on now, so I'll speak to you when I get to the end. I'm going to make my way to a place called Sannox, and I think there's a bit of a bit of land there, a spit where I can camp. So I'm heading to that. It's about, I think, 7-8 miles away, 9 miles, something like that. But anyway, so that's why I'm going to get a wiggle on ready so I can get there. I'll speak to you later. Bye. What a nice summer house. I mean, if you're going to have a summer house, that is one to have, isn't it, eh? Overlooking the bay there, look. fabulous. Absolutely stunning coastal line. Everything's for a reason. The forest is closed, so I came this way, and I'm glad. I think they're oyster catchers, are they not? Bit alarmed that I'm here, so I should move on. There's a seal just there and another one there, bathing on the rocks. Sannox Bay, quite nice. There's a camper van just there, but down over there in the bushes is a bit of a space, and over there is fresh water. This is all brackish here, it's salty-ish, so, but over there is coming from the mountains, so I've purified that. And I might set up, I think I'm going to set up camp over there, because I don't want to be walking anymore. And then hopefully tomorrow the tide's out, so I want to cross there, go there, and then round the bay that way on the beach. That's the plan. It could all change tomorrow, but it's the plan. So, I started, got to here, this was closed. The only alternative that was open was to go all the way up there to there, or to stop there and come all the way down there, because this was closed. So I decided, because I didn't get here till 2 o'clock, that I was going to walk on the road, and it was a killer. So I'm here now, and then tomorrow that way. But yeah, no paths. It was alright, I enjoyed it, to be fair. Yeah, it was good fun, but hard on the feet. So tomorrow hopefully will be better, because I really did get a march on down here, because I didn't want to be getting up here late. So there we are. Right, what have we got? Halal chicken con con. Well, let's see what that's like. Turn you around. Ouch. Starving. was nice. Mm. Mm. The thing is, when you've been hiking all day, and I ate 8 o'clock this morning, anything's going to taste good, isn't it? There we go. Leave no trace. That fire pit with all that rubbish in there, including socks and underpants that they try to burn, nothing to do with me. I don't have campfires on grass like this. It's not locals, because they wouldn't burn their clothing. They've just left it here. But there we are. So I'm off down the coast that way, and let's see what happens today. Oh, right, onwards and upwards. It is 8 o'clock, early start. It's going to be warm today, I can feel it. The sun's out. I took my jacket off. It was freezing last night. I had my winter sleeping bag on, but as a quilt, and I had to slide inside it, and I was clothed. I was freezing cold. So yeah, it does get cold here, even in the summer or spring. Anyway, catch you later. Now, as usual, undo your rucksack. Mine is quite heavy. I don't want to fall in, and it's all done up. I suppose if you're like 23, you'll be okay. But when you're 60, I don't think I'll be able to stand back up again. So, caution. Beautiful little river, stream. Well, this is going to be day 2. I don't know whether I'm going to split this up into little videos or one big long one. Someone moaned the other day that my videos are too long again, so I might split it up. So if that is the case, part 1, part 2, please subscribe, thank you very much indeed, and press like and leave comments, and I shall see you a little bit further down the road. Thank you very much. Bye. Fresh deer print, large ones. So I'm hoping to see some deer today. This is called Blue Cliffs or Blue Rock. I think it's Blue Rock. There is a tint of blue, I suppose. Yeah, well there is, isn't there? You can see it there. North Sannox wild camping. There's a gorgeous river over there, and when I walk past it, there's a family just peeing into the river. Oh, there was toilets there. There we are. In my book, wild camping at its worst, but there we are. That's only my view. Onwards and upwards. Don't even start ranting. Going that way towards a place called Fallen Rock. Apart from that, though, beautiful bay. Right, coming up to a place now called, or I think it's called Fallen Rock, for obvious reasons I can see from here. Wouldn't like to be in there when it did come down. Yeah, let's have a look when we get there. Oh, that is Fallen Rock. There you go. Huh. And more over there. Camping spot. Someone's built a wall up on that cave over there. That'd be nice. Even nicer. Oh, let's see if there's anybody in for a cup of tea. Are you in, Mrs. McCoy? No. Oh, could you think of a better place to stop and have tea and snacks? Look at that, absolutely fantastic. This building, unfortunately, is a wreck now. The back of the roof's going as well. Oh, no, the rain's all come in, it's ruined, kids have ruined it. If I had money, I'd buy this, do it up, and it'd be a nice holiday cottage. It actually would be absolutely superb place to come a couple of 3 weeks of the year. But there we are, not to be. And the trail mix, nice coffee, and then back on the road. I met this couple on the trail twice. Hope they stop and say hello. Again. Did you fall in?
We were just running low on water. We've got our filter bottles, so we're just gonna you would have to run it through the bottle. Let's have a look at the quality of water. Should we do it just for brews in case?
Yeah. I mean, we haven't got...
Oh, this is all very different ground. Beautiful sea. Like the med, you can see right at the bottom. But look at all these rocks. Very boggy and gnarly as you're going through there. You got to pick your way, there's no path really. So you got to take your time. Slow, slow, slow. Do I go in? I bet you £10,000 that is freezing cold. So nah, I'll get all my clubber off, get in there, bottle it at my ankles and come back out. Ooh, it's hot and slow going, a lot of rocks with a heavy rucksack. You got to be careful not to slip yourself, that's a problem. But apart from that, fabulous. Peaceful. Oh, right. I felt something snap in my big left toe. Ah! Oh, that's not good. And I've got to get over this. Dramas, eh? Oh, I don't know what happened there. Felt something twang. Oh. Oh well. Oh, at least it's cool around here. There's a bit of a breeze going around that headland. Right, I've got to get over these rocks. If I make it, I'll be back. Well, this is never ending. It's slow going for me because I've done my big toe in. I pulled a tendon on it, I think. It's like a red hot iron underneath. Every time I push off on it, it's bloody painful. But hey ho, it is what it is. I'm hoping it's not too far. I reckon another couple of 3 mile. I can see a ferry going across to that island over there, and I think that is where I'm heading for. There's a campsite there. I don't want to go to a campsite, but if they've got showers, especially if there's a bar there, oh heavens. Yeah, this is the slowest terrain I think I've ever walked on. So slow. I've nearly fallen about, oh, I don't know, I've lost count now. I keep nearly falling over with my rucksack. It's not good. I'm still a fair way from the campsite. I just have realised also that it's half term, so I might not even get on there. And then the thought of walking another few miles to find somewhere to camp is not good. Ah. Oh, I mean, look at this. I've got to put you down now. Still no end. It's taken me half an hour to walk from over there to here. Ooh, I got stuck once in between two rocks. I keep nearly falling over. I've never been so nervous on a terrain before. Because there's no one here, there's no signal. So You can blow your whistle till the cows come home. No one's going to hear you. Still, take it slow. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Doesn't matter. I've got 5 hours before dark, so plenty of time. Well, conclusion for today. That was the worst hiking day I've ever had. Done my big toe, but it's a lot better. I stuck it in the sea for about half an hour. It was freezing the water, so that done it a lot of good. Got a chafe, sores down there that you would not believe. That was bad. But that aside, thoroughly enjoyed it. Saw an otter, and so that was nice. And I've ended up at a campsite. Not my cup of tea, but there's nowhere else really. So I've had something to eat, having a glass of whiskey. Went to Arran Distillery, bought 3 bottles of beer, drank 2, gave 1 away. And then tomorrow, another day. We'll see what happens. So tomorrow's Monday. So I'm going to continue my walk. Hopefully my legs will be better tomorrow. I'll put some Vaseline on them, on the chafe. Apparently someone said Glide is the best thing, but clearly I don't have it. And Amazon don't deliver here that quickly. So there you are. I think the town's called Lorenzo. Something like that. I'll tell you tomorrow, or I'll put it at the bottom. But there's nothing here. No pub, no shops, no cafe. No, there's nothing. A village with nothing, and a distillery, and that's it. So there we are. I am exhausted. It is 8 o'clock. I'm going to go to bed. There's a table just outside. 3 guys have decided to sit on it. I'm hoping they're not going to be there too long because they're loudly talking, as usual, people. But hey ho, it is only 8 o'clock. So I'm going to have a little noggin of whiskey, watch a little bit of a movie, and go to bed. And then I'll speak to you all tomorrow. So as I said before, I may chop this video up into little bits, into little sections, but I don't know yet. I'll see how it all goes. If I do, please press subscribe and the like button, and I'll see you on the next one tomorrow. Bye. Midges, millions of them. Campsite. River. And it rained last night, so it didn't help. And screaming child. And him. I thought I was bad snoring. Oh my god. But there we are. Moving out. The midges have spurred us on to move really quickly and go and get breakfast. Not here. See you later. Well, that was interesting. I say I wouldn't be in a rush to do it again, but do you know what? A shower and toilet makes you feel a bit more human. I was so hot and sweaty yesterday, and suffering from chafe. Oh, the pain walking, unbelievable. And also done my toe in, so that's sort of like all better so far. Got my painkillers. I'll take those when I've had something to eat, but I need to get on the move because the midges were biting me to pieces. And there's a little bit of a breeze down the road and no midges. Let's hope it stays that way. This is all stag country. It's an estate where they do stag hunting all over there. But I've not seen one. I mean, it must be a huge estate because, I mean, there's drop-ins. I think they come out at night time because they've been all over the road. But I've as yet not seen one stag, or deer for that matter. Have a look at the campsite. And the distillery over there. Didn't get any whiskey. 32 quid, the cheapest one. Right, whatever. I got 3 bottles of beer. Shared, well, gave one to a weary traveller who basically got hit by push bike and never had a thing, not even any food. And he's travelling 300 miles by bike. There we are. But there again, see, if you're on your push bike, you can stop up at places, can't you? Maybe that's the way forward with my weary legs, is get one of those tourers. I'll think about it. I saw a chap yesterday, piled high his bike was, but he had one of those low trikes. He was lying down in it and he was going at a speed. I thought, like, ooh, that looks interesting. I wonder. So I shall have a look at that when I get back. And then someone mentioned to me a little product for my chafe called Glide. So that's very, very good. But Amazon can't deliver here for a week, so I won't hang around. A bit late by then, but it feels better this morning. So there's a lot of road works today. Road walking. So I don't know how much filming I'm going to do. I'm heading towards a place called King's Caves and see what happens when I get there. So I'm heading now towards the port, and there is a shack, a breakfast shack. Apparently they do amazing breakfast babs there. Not cheap apparently, but well stacked. So that should keep me going for the day. Last night I had one of those tent meals, the jalfrezi curry ones. Bloody awful, I binned it. The breakfast ones have been so good so far. Porridge and cinnamon. But yeah, the jalfrezi, oh, Jesus. Nah, they got that recipe definitely wrong. Right, less jabbering. I shall catch you when I get a bit nearer the port, or when I get to the port. See you later. I was the other side yesterday, last night, walking at about 1/4 mile an hour. I was absolutely drained after those rock fields. And now I feel tickety-boo. I have to say, so far I'm very impressed with Arran. Beautiful country, island, fabulous, great walks. I definitely recommend coming here for a week with a car, or hiking, or cycling. So I've got quite a way to go on the road again. And no footpath. So I don't know how much filming I'm going to be doing. But there we go, it is what it is. Oh. About another 12-13 miles. Right. I'll catch you shortly. Well, let's see where that ferry is. There we are. Lovely views for that from that house. So, come from over there, road, all the way around. I just didn't fancy the shingle, so came around here and up. There's Goat Fell over there, and Broddock's just the other side. So that's all the highlands of, or the mountainous highlands of Arran, and then we've come down into the lowlands. Beautiful day, as forecasted rain. And it's weird because sometimes you're warm like now, and then a breeze comes and it's freezing cold. Not freezing, but you know, you think like, oh my god, put my jacket on. And then it lulls and you get warm again. It's a bit strange. But it's like that night time. It was hot all day yesterday, and then 4 or 5 o'clock about 4 layers came on. There we are. Wow. Now, how am I supposed to camp here now? I'm going to take all this out. That must have taken years to do. And people popping in, laying a stone and leaving. I think I'll do one myself. But a nice big cave to hide in. Now, if I had my bivvy, just for the hell of it, I would camp in here. Or even if it was late. Because with your blow up mat down there, I think I'd be fine. It's not that damp. That'd be great. While we're in there, I can hear voices somewhere. Right, now I had every intention of climbing that and camping on top, but it doesn't look flat at all on there and very rocky. and it's a long way up just to find out you can't camp there. But then that way is rock scrambling, and I did enough of that yesterday, which killed me. So I'll get a bit closer and make a decision where the rock scrambling is a lot shorter and climbing up there. Oh, I'm pleased I came this way now. There's a footpath, didn't realise. I thought I'd be scrambling. You can hear music from that boat over there. I'm hoping that Blackwater Foot has got a pub and fish and chips. Would be nice. And rest my feet and find a campsite. I think I might move on a little bit further from there. Oh, we'll see when we get there. We'll see. The good thing about the good thing about camping or wild camping, you make it up as you go along. I don't like to stick to a plan per se, or I can have plan A, B, C, D, you know, and go from there. And you just have to be flexible as you go along. Right, it's getting a bit more gnarly now. I'll see you in a minute. Well, that was insult to injury after yesterday. It wasn't as bad as yesterday, nowhere near, but it was still ankle rolling. Oh, and I'm pleased I didn't go up there really. This is over quicker, probably harder. My ankles ache now. I'm hoping that the town isn't too far now. Beach path. Are you having a laugh? More boulders. I mean, even if I'd gone up there, I had to have come down this way and not across the golf course. They want you to use the beach path, if that's what you could call it. Right, let's try and scramble down there and see how far I can. Well, I've got to get round. Here we go. Well, apparently I'm about half an hour from Blackwater Foot, and there's a hotel with a bar and a store for supplies. So I'll get a little top up for food, have a beer, might have some lunch. Let's have a look at the menu first, and then move on and find a campsite for the night. The rain has stayed off. Blackwater Foot, I think that's what it's called. Oh, lovely bay, nice and protected here. Lovely beach. Well, leaving Blackwater, there's a hotel there. Strange. I stopped off for a well-deserved pint, and then I said, anywhere to camp nearby? And he said, yes, a place called Queen's Caves. It's literally a 5-minute walk from here. So I thought, what I'll do, I'll come back and have dinner. Treat myself. The directions she gave me to go inland and then back out to go down to the coast. It didn't make any sense at all. But it's not Queen's Caves, it's called Preacher's Caves. But anyway, it's a mission from here, even on the coastal path, let alone going inland. And then I said, right, what time do you close dinner? He said 8:30. He said, but we're really busy, you might not get a table. But we can do your carry out, but it's a different menu, but you can eat it outside on the bench. I said, well, can I book a table then? Well, no, because we might be busy. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Okay. Clearly you didn't want me to stay there for dinner. Is it the way I'm dressed? You don't want me rucksack? But anyway, I'm not going to do that anyway, because the caves are right over there on that little peninsula. So it's not like you can walk there and then walk back here. Impossible. So I got a nice beef and mustard baguette, and I got some Arran cheese, and I've got some whiskey, and that's going to be dinner. And hopefully I'm going to get to my place of residence before it chucks it down with rain again and it's dark, because it won't be too long. So I'm going to get a little bit of a move on, and I'm going to go around this nice path. The ones that I've had today has been horrendous, but this is luxury compared to what I've had. So we'll crack on with this then until I get round to find a little bit of space where I can park. If I can get somewhere nearer, just past those houses, I will. And then I might pop back for a pint tonight. Who knows? But we'll see. Hopefully. That would be really nice to find somewhere close. But yeah. Catch you later. Well, that girl at the hotel and the bloke on the bar ain't got a clue what they're talking about. There is nowhere to camp around here at all. Oh, 10 minutes, yeah, well, I've been walking for more than half an hour and nothing. Been walking for well over an hour, nowhere to camp. Rocks again, hardly a path, knackered. Oh Lord. Right, I can see a road in the distance, but it's getting there and up. Right, onwards and upwards. It's not even a path, is it? You know what I mean? You just make your way through, but hard going. It is hard. Harder than yesterday in some respects. I'm exhausted and I can't find anywhere to camp. Oh Lord. But it's all part of the adventure. Don't panic, take your time, step by step, get through it, and you'll find somewhere. Well, 2 hours of walking over rocks and bog. I am absolutely pumped, and I can see grass. If I had the strength I would do a jig, but I don't have the strength. I've seen cows in not cows, I've seen cow pats and hoof marks. I'm hoping that that is not full of cows when I get over there, because I don't like cows. Oh, knackered, absolutely knackered. Hardest day. Oh, but there we go. Let's get up here. It's amazing what you can do when you have to dig deep. You know, you've got no choice. You can't stay there, so you have to move on, as tired as you are. I mean, if it was any other circumstances, like in a town, you just stop. But here in the wilderness, which it is, because you can't get out there. I've not seen anybody all day, well, apart from when I was in the town, you know what I mean. So it's not as though this is like absolutely well trodden. Oh, and I twanged my big toe on my left foot again, so I've been limping. Oh, Lance, what a nice beach. Now I've got a litre of water, but I'm hoping to find something coming off the hill there once I've set up camp, just to get a little extra. Oh, happy. It gives you a boost. So, and I haven't got to do all that tomorrow morning because I've done it. Okay, so where I left you last in that field, it was arable field, belongs to a farmer obviously, and a lot of bulls and cows with their calves, so I couldn't stay there. So then what I'd done, I walked up the cliff to the path to the top, which basically was the killer. Then I walked on the road and I stuck my thumb out and the car stopped for me. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, yeah, I was quite shocked that someone did stop, because we're in COVID. In Scotland, normally you stick your thumb out and you will get a lift straight away. But I didn't expect it. I just did it. Anyway, this really, really nice guy, unbelievable, past his house, took me down into the village to a campsite. A campsite yet again, because in the lowlands where we are now, it's lambing season and calving season, and it's farmland. You can't set up a camp. I've walked around about 25 miles today with my heavy rucksack, and my legs are dead. I cannot move them. Exhausted, but I'm thrilled that I did it at my age. I can be honest, I moaned all the way about it, yeah, because it was so difficult. But then afterwards, I'm thinking, my God, Lance, you did that. It's like you were 30 years of age. I can't believe that I did it. I walked and walked and walked today like you would. I was like a man possessed. I have enjoyed every moment of it, but this is a small campsite. You can listen. We're on top of each other. There's tents and caravans all around. There's a guy just here who just set up. He's actually touching my tent. I can hear him talking so loudly. How are they going to put up with my snoring? It's unbelievable. I've had a shower. Thank God for that. I've had some nuts, trail nuts, and a little bit of chocolate. That's it. And I've been watching a bit of TV. I've been drinking my whiskey, and I am exhausted. It's 8 o'clock at night, and I've been walking since 7 o'clock this morning. So I've been walking for 12 hours solid. Oh my God. Oh, that's me in the campsite saying goodbye. Just pleased to get rid of the mosquitoes, mosquitoes. biting the hell out of me. There's a rat van that you've just seen. Interesting guy. That van is in very good condition, and he made it look like that. Don't know, bit of fun. So it's 6:30 in the morning, and I'm off towards Brodick. Gorgeous day. I'll do as much of the coast as I can, and then I've got to come off because it's boulders and scrambling again about halfway, which I'm not going to do. W road. I was going to go up through the forest and round over there, but what put me off that really is, although it would have been really nice, but the midges. I thought if I get swarms of midges up there, it's not that high, you see, it's only about 300 metres. So, oof. But then the midges down here are not that clever either. But I'm hoping if I keep walking, they can't catch me up. Well, that was the wrong way, because I was talking instead of taking notice of what I'm doing. Another gorgeous day by the looks of it. It hasn't forecasted showers until this afternoon, and it's very warm, so I might take my jumper off in a minute. Well, that's a path. You got to jump down there with your rucksack. I think not. And continues that away. 7 o'clock, so only been walking half an hour, but it's a scramble again. Rocks, gullies. As soon as you left the campsite. But a nice day to do it. Right, onwards. Ooh. This is slow going, I have to say. I'll stop for a bit of a water break. It's this type of grass, but there's gullies everywhere, so you can't just walk, you've got to be so careful. And there's no signal here for your phone, and there's nobody about. There won't be anybody about. You know, you might see a hiker coming through. But it's best just to take your time. And I can see the cliff's getting lower and lower as it gets further away. And I think there's a turn around there. It comes down into, is it Lamshank? Something like that. Right. Oh, there's the bus lot. Supposed to be the path. Too dangerous. I'm not playing this game anymore. It's taken forever just to get here. So, someone's house there. What do you do? Well, I had to come off the coast. Boulders were too big, and I am exhausted. So I had to come up, which is even harder because that house at the bottom, and I've walked up the road zigzagging all the way to the top. My calves are on fire. So, any road. We're on the road, flat surface, marvellous. And I'll find a bench or something, sit down, come to a decision whether I'm going to go inland or continue on the coastal road here. See you later. So, still on the road. I will be joining the coast again. Hold up. Nice chap from the council, just pointing out that there is a mile post which it's his job to maintain all the mile posts around the Isle of Arran, and so there we are. I was going to point out to you before he turned up Holy Island, which has just come into view but has now gone out of view. So yeah, I was telling him about the boulder fields down there, and he said it gets worse and worse and worse, so there's no point of putting yourself through that. He agreed. He says too much, and then he dropped you. I know on Tinternet, YouTube, there's a couple that have done it. It's gone round. 20 years younger than me. And two together, I would feel. Do you know what? If there was two together, I'd do it. Which I've probably said already, and will probably say again, especially at the end. Right. I'll bring you back when I can see Holy Island. See you later. There we are, Holy Island. Little village down there, then back on the coastal path, thank goodness. And I don't see any boulders. Oh. Morning. I think it's called Whiting Bay, something like that. I hope there's water there. Shop, get a bottle of water, and have my sandwich, my steak sandwich I made last night. Starving now. And give my ankles a rest after that boulder field, and then I'll walk up that hill. Oh, they do smart. And my feet are soaked again. I'm gonna stop moaning, lads. Look at that. It's all coming to an end. Back on the old boat tomorrow. Well, I've just had coffee and cake in the village, which was very nice. Gave me some needed energy, and apparently right at the end there's a bit of a campsite, not a campsite, a field where I can put my tent, and then about a 4-hour walk into Brodick. Now that's interesting. I don't, can you see up there the distance, the submarine trundling along? I mean, that's some distance out, so that's got to be a big sub. There we are. Well, I hope you can see it. Right. Let's go and get over there then. There was an old guy, I mean old, getting off a sailing boat in the bay, then little rowing boats, and came over. But got a works van in the car park. So anyway, I said hello, and we got chatting, and I asked him about a place to wild camp for tonight, and it turns out he was a wild camper. Numerous tents, belongs to a camping group, hammock camping, all knows this area inside out. So yeah, he put me straight on where I'm going to be camping tonight. So it's always worth just saying hello to some people now and again. No one's an island, and the information that they carry, this one will be a godsend, because he said as you go around there, you'll see signs, no camping, no camping, private land, and the man is anti-camper. But he said you go beyond that and there is a scout's hut, there's a field there, so you can camp there. It's fine. So that's where I'm heading for, and then the last push tomorrow into Brodick, and then Glasgow. Right, I'll see you later. Now this is King's Cross. I think this is an old medieval fort, but if my history serves me right, which I'll probably be wrong, that Robert the Bruce sailed from here back to the mainland before attacking the Brits, I think. Oh. Now, right, that over there is Lamlash, and then round the corner and over those hills is Brodick. So I'm too far away, so I'm gonna have to continue. I don't know what to do. Decisions. Beautiful place to camp. Yeah, I may continue to Lamlash, I think. Oh, yeah. And because that's still a long way. And if I get to the other side of Lamlash, then I'm not too far then from Brodick. Decision made. Or a drink of water. And really, I've only got a litre left. It's a hot day today, so I didn't want to sit here all day and night without only 1 litre of water. So it's in the lap of the gods. Let's go. It's hot. Oh, there's no steps. still got, look, got ages to go. This path goes on forever. I'm so pleased I didn't stop over there, because I'd never have made the boat otherwise. The bloke said, oh no, it's from there, it's like a 4-hour walk. Yeah, to the next town, then another 4 or 5, then to Brodick. So I'd never have made it. And also, it's so warm that I'd have ran out of water, and I wouldn't have been that happy after all that. Nothing worse than being thirsty and hot, is there? Especially when you know it's 4 hours away. There's a pub with ice cold lager, or soda and lime with lashings of ice. Oh yeah, lovely. It's a nice boardwalk. It kicks you on and off onto the beach, then takes you around through like the jungly bits and kicks you off again, and then another 20 yards, another boardwalk. Oh. And at the end of each one it tells you the distance for the next section. 400 meters to the next one. That's quite a distance. Someone with just 20. Right. Well, I haven't made it. I almost made it. It's just there. There's the lamb lash over there. Now, I could walk to that point over there, but if I don't find a camp place, I'm in trouble. And no water, and it's hot. So I've been told there is a campsite there. So yet again, no wild camping. I don't know, it's supposed to be a wild camp. But it hasn't turned out that way. But, you know, at the end of the day, you got to bend. And I could have gone over the top, I suppose, through the forest and camped in the forest. But the mozzies, the midges, I thought like, oh, there's enough down here where I've been today. So I don't know what it was going to be like up there. Then all of a sudden you get a nice cool breeze coming off the sea. And you go, oh, that's lovely. It's like sitting in front of a fan. And then the breeze slows and it gets the heat again. I mean, I've done 13 miles by the time I get to Lamlash today, so I think that is enough. And then I'll get up really early in the morning. It'll be like 6 o'clock, and then head off. And the plan is to get an 11 o'clock ferry-ish, around 11, because then if I do that, 11, 12, 1, so 12 o'clock-ish, then I get into Glasgow at 2 o'clock. Then I can book then into my room, and then I can go for a meal and a few beers. That's the plan. But let's see what they've got to offer. I'm hoping that there's a pub. Oh, I fancy a pint. I do really, 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 really fancy a pint. Ice cold cider. Handsome. Right, I'm going to make a move then, because the back of my neck is starting to burn with the sun. Well, speak to you later. Lamlash. Just arrived. I've decided to stay at another campsite because I was just passing it, and here is a pub and a curry house, so I'm going to have a curry and a couple of beers and then a shower, sort myself out. I should have had a shower first, but hey ho, I don't. Just finished now, that's it, finished. So tomorrow morning I'll be up at 6 o'clock, maybe 5, and the last belt towards Roddick, and the boat's home. So I think it's a 4-hour, 5-hour walk. It's not far, most of it's road, so it's the boring bit, I think. But anyway, and then a hotel, and I'll sum up my little holiday, my adventure. See what I think. Speak to you later. Morning. Final day. 7 o'clock. I'm going to try and get the midday ferry. I'm going to go around that point and then into Brodick. It's only about 5 miles, nothing really. Not what I've been climbing, walking. Oh, didn't look at that. The shack. There's a cafe here last night, didn't know. But there we are. I had me a little bit of food. I'm saving myself for Glasgow. I've not even had coffee this morning, or tea. Well, I don't say not even had. I don't normally have, as you know by now. So I may stop on the way and get my kettle on the go, or may not. I could do with some water though. I've got plenty on board, I'll take that. So this is it, just a walk round there. I'll see you in a couple of hours probably. See how far I get. Or at the ferry. I'm quite excited to finish it really, and then not, if you know what I mean. Another couple of days would have been nice, but none of that horrendous walking that I've been doing, that horrendous walking. A couple of days of nice, easy fields, rolling hills would have been lovely. But it's not to be. Arran is what it is. And now I know I won't be back. Unless I'm bringing a car. Or a push bike. Yeah. Right, I'll stop waffling now. I'll see you all there. Something else to note about Arran, which is a bit frustrating but quite nice, I think. Nowhere opens until 10 o'clock. They don't do 7, 8, 9. It's 10 till 5. Even the restaurants close at 8 o'clock. Bars will stay open, but everybody else just goes home. I think they're just all like set on winter time. Yeah. So if you're up as an early bird, you'll have it all to yourself. Because I noticed that even in the camps nobody was getting up because there's just nowhere around. How gorgeous. For 3-4 days now the sea has been like a mill pond. It's been beautiful. I've had one dip with my ankles in there, but the water is too cold. I wouldn't go in. I've not seen anybody else swimming either, apart from people in wetsuits. Right, catch you later. Well, I decided to go along the road. It's only 3 mile, because of my ankle. It's still swollen, So I thought, oh, don't go across the coast just in case. That would just ruin it. If it was rocky, I don't know what the terrain's going to be like. So I cut over the top. It's only 3 mile. As you can see, we're here. Now, oh, it's turned up for me. Ferry's here. Oh, that's handy. Anyway, thank you, Arran. That's the way I started, going that way. Clouds are coming in. I'm going to head now to the ferry and to Glasgow. I'll see you in Glasgow, because I'm going to have a nice shower. Oh, sort myself out. I'm going to have a nice dinner tonight. I'm looking forward to that lobster. It's going to be great.